Hi, this is Tracy Williams with A Loving Way to Parent, wanting to do another segment to assist where I can with some of the questions that people are sending in as far as parenting and how to deal with kids being home and all of that kind of stuff. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about right now is going to be teens and school. So everybody stopped school and stopped their activities suddenly. Your kids may have had an A in their class when class ended and they went home. They might have had an F. They might have been in the middle of a project that they didn't get to turn in, or they just turned something in and the grade hasn't come in, or they were in the middle of a test or getting ready for a test. I mean, everybody was in a different place when all of this stuff happened. Some kids are going to feel good with where they left off. Some kids are going to feel really bad with where they left off and worried that that's their final grade. Some kids are going to feel like, they did the work for something, but they didn't get to turn it in. What you want to do is just validate those feelings and let them know, you know what, if I did all that work, I would be worried too. Or, you know what, I know you've been struggling for this part of the semester. Maybe they have a D or an F and they're concerned about that. And you can say, you know what, we're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. You're not the only one that is in that position. And you just want to let them know we don't have the answers right now, but we will have the conversations when the time comes. There are going to be conversations with teachers, and the schools have to figure out how they're going to revamp everything. It's just going to be a process. Nobody's done this before. So what I want the parents to realize is that you're the advocate for your student, and you want to make sure that your child knows that you're going to go to bat for them. So wherever things are a little bit off, reassure your child, hey, we're going to talk about it. We're going to do the best that we can to get this to where it needs to be, and that they'll still have an opportunity. School will resume after the Easter break. Most likely, from what I'm hearing, a lot of it will be online, and so a lot of it's being made up right now and being created because this was not planned. So everybody's in this boat, and we're going to all work together to make sure that that gets taken care of. The other thing to keep in mind is everybody does well when they get a break. Kids have been pushing and pushing and pushing for years. High schoolers, depending on which year they're in, they've been climbing. And right now is an opportunity for a break. I know some parents are worried that their kids are going to forget things, or they're worried that they're going to get behind, or that they're going to get lazy and all of that stuff. I wouldn't worry about that. That's like a minor thing compared to the stuff that we're going through. And this is a very small window that you are going to be able to spend time with your kids the way that we are able to spend time with our kids right now. I don't know that this will ever happen again. I don't know when it's happened before. We are in a place where we can invest in our children, and I don't want you spending that time trying to get school stuff done when you can spend that time getting heart stuff done. The school stuff will find its way into wherever it needs to go. Those pieces are being taken care of by people who that's their job. They take care of school stuff. Your job is to take care of home stuff and your child's emotions and their well-being. So checking in with your teen and just finding out how they're doing. If you have a teen that's very social and they love that in-person time, they are going to be very, very down and sad, and they're going to miss that time with their friends. If you have a student that is less social that way and they're totally fine being home and hanging out, then they're going to be a little bit happier and they're going to like that downtime. But everyone's going to be different, and you want to be able to acknowledge and be there and support each of your kids wherever they are. So just being able to look at that and just find out what the concern is of your child. It could be a grade thing. It could be an assignment thing. It could be, where's all this going to go? We have seniors that aren't, are they going to have a graduation? Are they going to have a prom? I mean, all of this is being impacted. They're going to have feelings about that. They're going to have thoughts about that. And so you want to open up that conversation. It doesn't mean that there's anything right or wrong about any position. It's just what is right now, and what they feel is what they feel. And so you just want to be a place there where they can get some compassion and get some empathy and get some sensitivity. You can't fix it, but you can definitely hear them and listen and understand and recognize that they need some love right now. So I hope that's helpful. Don't worry about the school stuff. It will take care of itself. There are people working on that right now. You have an opportunity to explore and to invest in your family and your kids, and I would suggest you use this time to do that. It will be very, very well spent time. Thank you.